former WBF International Super Featherweight Champion and former WBF All Africa Lightweight Champion. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ringside Talk with me, your host, David Rajuili. Tonight, I've got a very special guest for all of you. He's 16-1. He's lost his first professional fight, having from there going on to win IBF Africa title, IBF Youth World title, WBC International title, and the WBC former silver featherweight WBC champion Ntumeleng Lerato Dlamini. What's happening, my brother?
Hey, my guy, how's it? It's Lerato. It's Lerato, not Ntumeleng. Hey, this guy.
How are you? I get nervous sometimes,
Yeah.
It's nerve-wracking, this thing, bro.
uh, oh, okay. No sweat. No
No
sweat,
problem.
bro. Yeah.
How are you doing, my brother? Long time.
Shit. Yeah, man, I'm okay. I'm just still recovering from flu. You know, this flu, man. Like, like here in South Africa, it's getting cold now. Winter is approaching.
Yes. So you got
Yeah,
a
so
bit of
now
a flu
catching a
there, my
flu.
brother.
Yeah, man. Like it's been like a week now. So, but
Oh,
I'm
wow.
getting better. Yeah, I'm
That's
getting
good. That's
better.
good. That's good. So,
Yeah,
champ,
yeah.
let's tell the viewers there. If you viewers don't know, this is Lerato Dlamini from South Africa. Currently rated number 19 in the world in the WBC featherweight, with the likes of Santa Cruz and Gary Russell. Tell us more about yourself, brother. Where you were born, where you grew up. Yeah, man.
Yeah, my guy. Well, I'm not rated number 19, man. I'm rated number 3 by a WBC, yeah. And rated number 5, number 15 by the ABF. I was born and raised in Welkom, Free State, and I have a professional record of 17 fights, 16 wins and 1 loss, 8 knockouts, future world champion, you know. Yeah.
No, that's good, brother. That's good, brother. And I see you lost your first professional fight. Let's go back to your amateur days, brother. How many amateur record fights did you have?
To be honest with you, I've lost count because I've been boxing since I was 10.
Okay.
2004. That was 2004. I think I had maybe 200 or over 200. I'm not sure, but one thing I remember is I won the national championships twice, and I was in the national team in 2012 at the Zone 6, and I won a gold medal for South Africa there.
Yes, at the
So I had
Olympic.
a very good. No, not
What's this?
Olympics. Zone 6. Zone 6.
Zone
It,
6.
it, it is the regional games,
Okay.
African games.
Yes.
Yeah, Zone
The Zone
6.
6 African Games.
Yeah, yeah, African games. I was gold there.
Okay, nice, brother.
So I had a very good amateur background. So yeah.
Nice, brother. And then you moved. Where did your pro boxing career kick off?
Uh, I turned pro 7 years ago in 2015. And my first professional fight, I fought in Germiston under Anton Gilmore's promotion. I fought
We had
against
Antonia.
Michael Mukwena. Yeah,
Yes.
I fought against Michael Mukwena at lightweight, and I lost by majority decision.
It's so
Yeah.
amazing that you would lose your first fight and then you come back to becoming, if I'm not mistaken, IBF Youth Champion,
Yeah.
IBF All Africa Champion,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
WBC International. and WBC Silver after losing your first fight. You know, many fighters I know after losing a fight, they don't know how to come back from that. What got you going, you know, especially starting in your pro careers and you lose your first fight? What kept you motivated and kept you going to where you are at today?
You know, thing is, man, I don't like giving up.
It's
I
good.
don't like giving up. You know, yeah, and also with my amateur amateur career, I lost my first fight. You know,
Whoa, you
and
didn't know
then
that?
I went,
Yeah?
yeah, I lost my first amateur fight, and I went on to become a two-time national champion. You know, and so I look at it like, you know what, I'm not gonna give up just because I lost. I'm gonna come back.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
yeah.
that's good, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, so bro, like I don't like giving up, man. That's not in my DNA. I will try until I succeed.
Until
You
you,
know.
you get you reach to where you want to, where you reach your goals and where you want to get to.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
very
bro.
good.
It's all about yeah, just like giving up and then not giving up and then giving it one more try.
Yes,
You
yes,
know.
brother. I know all about
Yeah,
that, my brother. I know all of, I find
yeah,
myself also in those situations where you feel like, are you going to give up now? Is this the end? But you know, your fighting spirit, you know, you got to keep pushing until something will come from it. You
yeah.
know, something will
Something will
come.
come from it, man.
But it sounds
Yeah,
like you had one of those to say, you know, you have to lose to be able to reach greatness because you lost your first amateur
yeah,
fight and you went on to be a great amateur. You lost your first professional
yeah,
fight, and there you're sitting now in the top three in WBC in the world. You know, it just shows
yeah,
that,
bro.
yeah, not giving up. And some things don't come easy for some of us. Some of us have to learn, you could say, the hard way. And
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be honest, champ. If I had lost my first fight, uh, I don't know if I would have carried on boxing because I know. No, champ. The thing is, I know that feeling. You know, especially uh, in pros, 4 rounds. It's the first fight is 4 rounds. You just come from amateurs, and I think a mindset coming from the amateurs into the professionals, you don't want to lose. You want to have that
Yeah,
unbeaten record. You know,
record. Yeah,
so. If you lose your first one, you're like, it's already done for. You know, you would feel how you're not gonna get there. You know, and it'll take only a few people, champ, that keep going, keep pushing, and it's very amazing, my
keep
brother.
pushing. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you,
Very amazing attitude to have.
thank you.
Tell us more, brother. Where you grew up and all. I know you're currently in Johannesburg, but that's not your hometown. You only moved, I think. If, correct me if for boxing to Johannesburg. Johannesburg is a province in South Africa. For the viewers back at home, tell us more about that, brother.
Okay, yes, man. So what happened was, my first pro fight, I had Herira Mukhodi there, right? He
Yes, I
was
remember.
there, and then yeah, he was there, and then he saw potential in me. He's like, man, you got so much potential. This is not your weight class, you know. So how about you move this side, you know? And that
Where
was
were you,
like two
brother?
months. I was in Welkom in Free State
In the Free
at the
State.
time. Yes, yes. So like even when I was preparing for my first fight, I was camping in Free State in Welkom. So 2 months after that fight, that's when Harry contacted me saying, "Listen, how about you come this side? I'll come and train you. You can come and stay with me." So that's when I moved to
Okay. And who was your first coach there in Joburg? Are you there, brother? Okay, while he's just connecting back to us, to the viewers back at home. So I'm speaking to Lerato Dlamini. He is currently actually number 3 WBC in the world. And he's in the likes of Santa Cruz, Gary L. Russell. Very great boxer, this guy. I've seen him fight some amazing fights in South Africa, around, abroad. He'll be back to tell us more about his WBC Silver International fight. For the viewers back at home, if you feel you want to drop any a comment or ask any questions, please feel free to ask the guest. Or here we have him back. Yo, champ. How are you, brother? You back? Yes, we got him back. So I'm sitting here in studio today with Lerato Dlamini, number 3 WBC in the world, former WBC Silver champion. Viewers back at home, he's currently just some connection problem. We are broadcasting from Germany and South Africa, so just bear with us, please. Also, if you want to drop a comment or ask some questions for our guests, please feel free. Hello? Yeah, we're still on. Okay, we're still here, guys. He'll be with us soon. As I was saying with Lerato, he's ranked with some of the best fighters in the world. For me, he's actually one of the best fighters coming out of South Africa right now. In my books, he's number 1. In South Africa, we do have some great fighters. We've got Chris van Heerden, who will be fighting Ben very soon on the Matchroom card. He's the main fight. Chris van Heerden, also from South Africa. We also have one of our guests that I had here, Ladumo, the IBO World Champion featherweight. Super Bantam, sorry. Ladumo. Just trying
brother, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, brother.
But like you can't see me, eh? I can't
cannot see you, brother.
Can you see me?
No, not at all, brother.
You can't see me, eh? I don't know what's happening, man. I don't know what's happening.
I can hear you.
Let me try. You can.
But we can carry on.
Let me give.
We can carry on. Okay. Sorry, guys. Just bear with us here today. Just bear with us today. Just bear with us, please. We will just take a quick break, guys, to sort out the technical problems we're going through here. My name is David Rajuili. I'm the former WBF International Super Featherweight Champion and the former WBF All Africa Lightweight Champion. There we go, champ.
Yeah, there you go. Damn, this connection, man.
It's okay, brother. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Don't worry, brother. We back. So once again, viewers, sorry about that. As we're saying, we just had some connection problems. I'm chilling with Lerato Dlamini, rated number 3 WBC in the world. 17 fights, 1 loss, 8 KOs. The best boxer out for me in South Africa. And as I was saying, we do have some internationals out there. We also got a Chris van Heerden who will be fighting Ben on the Matchroom boxing. But now we get back to you, Lights Out. You were telling us about a coming to Joburg with your first
into
coach. I was,
Joburg. Yeah,
yes, who was your first coach in Johannesburg? Because I know you're working with a very, very highly known trainer at the moment, Colin Nathan. But did
yeah.
you go to Colin straight away, or there was a route to get to Colin? There was a way you went to.
Well, like how I joined Colin was before I was with Harry, right? So I had 4 fights with Harry, all wins.
Okay,
Yes, and then he moved to Benoni. You know, he just built a new gym in Benoni, and he wanted me to go with him. So at that time, I already had my own place. You see, I wasn't staying with Harry anymore. I had my own place, my own freedom. You know,
okay,
so I told him that no, I can't go with him to Benoni because I'm gonna have to start afresh. I'm gonna have to depend on him, for food and everything. So I already had that independence, you know.
okay,
And then he's like, okay, it's cool. I understand. And that's when I joined Colin.
okay. And it's been a
Yeah,
very great ride with Mr. Nathan so far, by the looks of
yeah,
things.
yeah. I've been with him since 2016, so it's been 6 years now.
Oh,
6 years.
that's very
Yeah,
good.
six
That's
years,
that's
and
how,
we've had
yeah,
yeah. So we've had I'm saying that we've had 12 fights together. All
nice.
wins.
Yes,
Yeah,
12
all
fights,
wins,
12
man.
wins.
So,
And how many titles have you
uh,
had with Colin? All four titles with Colin?
all four titles with Colin. And also, I won one boxing award. Hey, knockout of the
Yes,
year.
knockout
When I
of the
knocked,
year.
when yeah, when I knocked out September bomb.
Yes, I remember this.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
funny, brother. You fought everybody that it's either not everybody. You fought some opponents that it's either I want to fight or I fought already. Let's go through
yeah,
your titles. Which one was the first one?
yeah.
IBF Africa?
No, no. The first one was the IBF Youth against
Okay.
us. Against I won it against September bomb, and then the second one was yeah, and the second one was the WBC International against Sydney Maluleka, and the third one the ABF All Africa. I fought against a guy from Tanzania, Chanjo. I forgot his first name. And and my favorite one, the WBC Silver. I fought against Dave Penalosa in Saudi Arabia.
We're gonna get
And I
onto that one
became
now.
and I
I want to speak to you
okay.
about that now, brother. Your WPC silver, your WPC international title. You fought against Sydney Maluleka. I also remember fighting Sydney. I fought him for the IBF continental title in at Wembley the once. I went
Yeah,
12 rounds with him, and I think
yeah,
you fought him straight after that for the WPC.
yeah.
I think it was after.
International.
Yes, for the WBC International, and you
Yeah.
beat him. Yes, brother. It was a good fight, that very
Mm.
good fight. On to your WBC Silver title that happened in Judah. Tell us about that, brother. I think this is in in many boxers' careers a big title to fight for. Is this is what boxing is about? To be fighting for such titles, WBC Silver, WBC Gold. You know,
Yeah.
you win this, you actually classified as a world champion. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, tell us about this, brother. It's a great achievement to have
Uh,
had.
yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Well, the WBC Silver title, hey, like when Colin told me about this fight, I had 9 months of inactivity, 9 months of inactivity, but I was always in the gym. So so when the opportunity came, I was ready because like like there's advantage of staying in the gym because like you
Mm.
don't have to get ready. You will be ready
Always ready.
whenever yes, So when the opportunity came, I looked at his fight. I looked at the opponents that he has faced, man, and I'm like, this guy hasn't fought anybody like me.
Mm.
He's been fighting cab drivers, man.
Yeah.
He hasn't fought a real boxer. Yeah,
Yeah.
he hasn't fought a real boxer. So we took the fight, and the game plan was simple. At boxing, not to trade with him, just be smart, give him angles, give him a lot of feints, counter punch, use my ring generalship, and it was a good fight, man. Like
Yeah.
a very good fight. I enjoyed that fight a lot. Yo,
Yeah.
enjoy the fight a
Yeah.
lot, man.
Spoke a bit with Hayden about it. He was on my show, I think last week or 2 weeks back, and he actually spoke about going with you to Saudi and recording all of that. We were actually watching from back home. Thanks to Hayden for following you with that. Uh, how was
Yeah.
the conditions for you going from doing, because you guys were there for some time to get to climatize with the heat and everything like this?
Yeah. Well, first day of training was a bit difficult, First day of training was a bit difficult. Like I couldn't breathe normally, But after 2 days, I started to adjust, to the weather conditions. I started to acclimatize, and thank God that we got there like 9 days before the fight,
Mm,
So we had enough time to acclimatize,
okay.
It wasn't a week; it was 9 days. So on the third day of training, I started to feel a difference. Like okay, now I'm back to the old me. I can breathe.
You.
Okay, yeah, like I'm okay. And the gym facility was nice, man.
Yeah.
They have nice gym facilities that side. Everything was brand new. I think the gym was new because everything was new, bro. Like
Yeah.
everything was new.
It
It
was
was
for you,
neat.
bro.
Yeah, you know. So the gym facility was good, man. Like no lie, it was good. Yeah,
Like I hear
it
you
was good.
saying it was one of your favorite fights. Um, didn't you have any
Yeah,
didn't you have any challenges like, having such a big fight away from home, no fans, in the middle of the desert? Um, yes, you knew you could beat this guy, but isn't it challenging to go away from home, such a big title? I'm sure you would want your family and friends watching you fight for such prestige title. Did you have any challenges on the way to do with this?
no, man, I didn't. I didn't have
Okay.
any challenges because to be honest with you, I was a underdog going to this fight.
Yes, yes, I
Yes, I was
remember.
an underdog because Penalosa was 15 and 0,
Mm.
11 knockouts. He was number 10 in the WBO ratings. So man, I just I just had to focus on him. I didn't think about me going to a foreign country and fight there, the hospitality, the crowd and whatnot. Like mentally, I had to get ready mentally. You know,
Okay.
I had to get ready mentally, and that's what I did. That's what I did. Yeah,
No, that's great, brother. That's great, brother.
yeah.
And yeah, man, we didn't get to see you defend your WBC. Will you tell us more about that? I was reading an article that it got vacated. Would you want to
Hey,
touch on that,
bro.
brother? Talk to us about this.
Yeah, man. I can touch on. I can. Funny enough, all of my four titles, I never defended one. Hey, I always
It's
had to vacate. So it's like, you know what, man? Like my career is very different, compared to other guys.
others,
You know,
yeah, bro. It's
yeah, yeah,
challenging for me. It sounds
yeah.
like
So like
it's
you can relate. You can relate. So
not
it's
this.
like other
Yeah,
fighters, they have other fighters, they have one promoter who's willing to invest in their dreams, you know. and like they can fight for a title and defend the title multiple times. Whereby in my case, I had to jump from one promoter to another. I think I have fought under six promoters already. You know, like I always had to jump. Like I had to jump. Ooh, when opportunity comes, I just jump when I take it. You know,
Yeah,
I take it, I take it. So I never had a solid promoter who's willing to invest in me and help me achieve my dreams of being a world champion. You know, always different promoters. But man, like it's cool, like our journey is different. As long as I stay winning, I believe that before the end of the year, God willing, I fight for world title.
that will come, brother.
You know,
Tell me something. I hear you say
yeah.
you changed a lot of promoters and stuff. Do you think if you hadn't changed promoters, uh, you could the career could look a bit different in terms of defending and amount of fights and where you could be at the moment, or you just like you're happy with how it's gone and everything like this?
To be honest with you, bro, I would have liked, to be like I would have liked to have one solid promoter, who's like willing to invest in my career, you know, and just help me and also like we should also check the purse, some promoter they can invest in you but not pay you good amount of money,
Mm,
yeah. So I think jumping from one promoter to another is that they gave me good like opportunities and also good pairs opportunities as well, you know.
okay.
Some so it's like some fighters that will fight under one promoter, but their promoter won't pay them the amount that they deserve,
They deserve,
you
yes,
know.
yes.
Yeah. So jumping from one promoter to another and getting those type of opportunities, it was good for me because I fought for those titles, but the the purses were good, you know.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear.
So like yeah. So I think that's still alright, but now we are looking like now we are well rated now, bro. So
Yeah,
now we're looking for solid stuff, and like I'm still thankful for those promoters, man. I'm still thankful for them because they built me, they built me. I remember Dream Team Promotions gave me 5 fights, you know, and Golden Gloves gave me 3 fights,
mm,
and Rumble Africa gave me 3 fights, and TK Promotions gave me 2 fights,
mm,
and the other two promoters they were upcoming promoters, but those guys they are not longer here
yeah.
anymore, so my career has been like skyrocky, but I just kept on winning, man,
Just keep
kept
going.
on
That's
winning.
it. All you do is win, win,
Yeah,
win. But
no doubt.
do you think the situation like with promoters in let's say Africa or South Africa, if you know if it was at the level of the promoters in the world, we would have uh, much better like fights and fighters and things would be better for you guys, do you think? Because you know
Yeah,
what I'm hearing, like I'm listening to what you're saying and I'm actually thinking about it. I'm like, if you had, yes, like that one promoter like these guys, Santa Cruz and Gary Russell, they have one person that carries them for the next 6 years or something. I
you know,
think where
yeah,
you could be, bro. It's mind blowing, and it's like it's not that you
yeah.
don't have the talent, you just don't have that the backing behind you to
The
put you there.
backing, the proper backing,
Yeah,
bro. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, when I look at other guys, I mean, like, some promoters, they will build a fighter, like, I've looked at this other fighter, but I won't mention his name. They built him, so, like, there's one promoter built him so much, from his first fight, bro, up until he became a world champion. And then they just let him slide, man.
mm, it's true.
They just let him slide like that. So it's like, man, boxing politics also, like they kill the sport of boxing, man, in South Africa. A lot of politics going on, brother. A
Yeah.
lot of
But you
politics
know,
going on, man. That's
the
right.
nice thing with that is, with all the politics and all the nonsense in the background, it's it's good that you still got the fighting spirit, brother. You're still pushing on and
Yeah,
all of that. Uh, with your
yeah.
title getting what you call it taken from you, we won't say taken from you, but with your title gone now, what's the plans now for you guys?
Uh,
What you looking on doing? Uh, we know you want one thing. I know you're going to be a world champion, brother. But
well,
what we're looking at
that's the
now?
play.
Yes.
Well, like right now, bro, I won't say much, but something big is coming, man. Something big is coming. We just have to be patient. We just
That's
have to
it.
be patient until we have, send the deal. But something big is coming. We are looking at moving the other direction.
What do you
Um.
mean?
So
Going business wise, leaving the boxing, or going up a
no,
division,
no,
down
no,
a
no.
division?
I'll never leave
You're going
boxing, bro.
to be a
And the
commentator.
thing
What are you saying?
is, right now is I'm number 15. I'm rated number 15 in the IBF.
Yeah.
Number 15 in the IBF. So we are still waiting for the WBC, to stage or like to order a final eliminator because last year December I was supposed to fight Ramirez for the WBC World Title eliminator.
I
Only
remember.
for him to yeah, only for him to say no, he's moving up in weight, you know. So he moved up in weight, and then we thought the WBC will find a replacement, and so far they haven't said nothing, they haven't said nothing. So we are looking to see in the next 2 to 3 months if they're gonna order the eliminator because now the champion, which is Mark Masayo, is fighting
Yeah.
number one in July. You see, in July. So they're gonna have to be the guy that has to be number one, you know.
Mm.
So we're looking to check what's gonna happen, who they're gonna order me to fight because I have to fight for world title eliminator, man. But
Yeah.
but yeah, but if that doesn't happen, we're gonna take the IBF route, you know.
This is so
We're
nice,
gonna take the
brother. I just want
IBF
to
route.
stop you there. That you at a level where, when you were saying root, and I was like, where you gonna be a commentator or what? But you at that level where you guys can say we're going the WBC route, we're going the WBO route, we're going the
Yeah,
WB.
yeah,
It it takes a lot of hard work to get there, but
get there,
it must
bro.
feel it must be feel nice as a fighter actually to and sit down with your coach to say or your team and say, okay, guys, what route are we taking here? We can go
Yeah, yeah,
WF, we can go IWBC. That must be a nice feeling just to have those kind of conversations with your coach and all of this. You there, brother? Are we there? We frozen? Okay. So I think we have a connection cut again. We're just talking with Lerato Dlamini, touching on his career, touching on his routes that he's taking. And yeah, things are getting interesting here in studio, hearing how things are working um, with the fighters and the promoters and the management. And, you know, as a fighter, when you get to those levels where you can choose what routes you take, which bodies you want to work with, I think that's when you know you've really worked hard in the sport of boxing, where you're finding yourself working with all these the top five bodies. And
yeah.
for some, like even for me, it's
Organizations,
still a
man.
dream, even to get a call from one of those bodies, I'll be honest. But Lerato, I actually wanted to ask you, would you ever move up a weight or division or down? Or are you happy where you are? Brother?
Nah, I'm comfortable at featherweight. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm
You
comfortable at featherweight. I wanna win a world title
at featherweight.
before I move up.
Okay, nice, brother. And you'll
I'm
get
saying
that
that
title.
I think we're having some connection problems, bro.
It's becoming better. Yeah, we're having connection problems. Okay, seems like we're having some connection problems, guys. We'll try one more time with Lerato. If not, we will catch up with him again. Are you there, brother? Yo. Okay. Seems like we're
I'm
having
here,
some.
but like you are catching, you know. I'm
Yeah.
here, but you are catching.
Okay, now I can hear you, brother.
Ah,
Can you hear me, brother?
can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. So, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
having some
seems
internet
like we're
problems
having
too.
some connection
I
problems.
can hear you, but you're having some connection.
Yeah, we're having some connection
Today's shit is
problems. So
bad, man.
we are going to cut this interview a little bit short this evening. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We will have Lerato back on the show. We have to get him back here. We hear more from him, speak to him. We didn't get to go through everything. Sorry about the connection problems. I hope you guys really enjoyed that show. And as I say, we will have Lerato back. For the next 2 weeks, we are going to have some.
Yo, can
You
you
there?
hear me?
I can hear you. Okay. So for the next 2 weeks, we're going to have some European fighters on. Got some fighters from Switzerland, from Denmark that will be joining me in studio. And yeah, thank you for once again for joining me. Keep joining me every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Eastern Time, European time. And thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of a chat we had with Lerato Dlamini. And as I say, I promise I'll have him back in studio again and we can do this one more time. Have a great evening, guys, and thank you very much.